Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria Alaribe, aka ChatwithV. If you just see my face for the first time, do not forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Today we have a guest in the house, and it's no other person than Adama Frank.
Hello, guys.
Hi Adama Frank, how you doing?
I'm okay.
So good to see your face.
Good to see you
After 7
too.
whole years. Oh my God, you didn't even change. I was thinking about the time you're coming back from Canada, you'll be looking so robust, so big, and everything.
No. You know, health is wealth. You need to maintain steeze and composure.
I tell you. Now, guys, let me tell you a little bit of this beautiful lady you're seeing here. We were roommates back then when we were in school.
Unipod.
Yeah, exactly. Unique Unipods. Yeah, of course, we see Unipod girls. You know, right? Wow. We have all the steez and all the composure you can imagine. All right, so she was actually my roommate at some point while we were in school. Initially, I think we didn't even start out as friends in school.
Yeah, we're not friends then.
Yeah, we're in the same,
we're just classmates.
Exactly, yeah, we're in the same department, but we're not even
microbiology.
Yeah, exactly. We're not even that close at all. But I know that I usually see her in school and she sees me too.
Yeah.
Then I think towards final year, fate brought us together. We met through we became friends through Sylvia, right? Remember Sylvia? Exactly. Sylvia was also our classmate. I remember Sylvia approaching me and telling me, Ada is actually looking for a roommate, that would just stay with her for a while. Because I had spoken to Sylvia earlier that I was also, looking for a place to, that period, right?
Yeah,
So I remember as Sylvia actually said something very funny and I can't forget it. She was like, if you have to live in Adama's house, like, you have to be very, very neat. She said that house is always very, very neat. Like, when I mean neat.
Oh my God.
So when she said that, I laughed to myself because I don't think Sylvia knew me enough, because I was like, we go see who will win for this neatness. So, eventually we met up
and we clicked,
Actually, so we started living together. It was amazing. Did we ever fight?
Never.
We didn't fight, right?
Ever.
But
I'm a nice person,
I know you're a sweet person, but say sometimes we get coconutted. We argue. Nobody they win for the argument.
No good.
Adama, welcome once again. I'm so happy to have you on my channel today.
Yeah, I'm so happy too.
I feel so excited.
Yeah.
I think the last time we met, that was 7 years.
7 years.
Last time,
oh my God.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I remember that day at the airport,
Yeah, that accompanied me and my cousin.
Yes,
That's true.
Yes, exactly. Myself and Uma. Right?
Yeah.
So that day, it was. In fact, how did you feel that day? I think you were trying to cry, but you were just trying to hold back, right?
Then I was trying to go meet my husband. I call him Sugar Lala. So I was kind of happy and I was kind of sad because I was going to meet my husband, for like, we've been married for like 2016. I haven't seen him. So I was excited to go meet my husband. So, but I was also sad, leaving my loved ones, like my mom, my parents, my brothers, my friends,
Oh my God, I can't
and my well-wishers. So it was just like a two-way thing. But, life still goes on.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have to go meet my husband and start life.
Over there.
Yeah, over there.
Oh my God. I remember that day, while we were at the airport, I was having a little bit of mixed feelings. I wanted to cry. At the same time, I was trying to hold back. Actually, it was when I got home that I cried the cry. When I got home, I was like, oh, Ada is actually leaving me for real. Like, Ada has left me. So it was like, we were never going to see again. You understand? I felt, oh my God. Oh my God. When I went home, like, the whole thing actually dawned on me that it was for good.
Yeah.
I actually had to console. I told myself, well, you can always, why not? I can always travel. I can always come to Canada to see you, right? And here you are in Nigeria.
I'm here after 7 years.
After 7 years. Now,
all my friends are complete.
Oh my God, no one is missing.
God is faithful.
God is faithful, actually. Yeah. It's actually a huge blessing to go and come back and find your family in one piece.
Yeah.
And also find, most of your friends and your loved ones together.
Exactly.
Wow, it's great. But let's talk about the surprise. What prompted you to actually, because she actually gave us the shock of our lives.
Yeah.
We didn't see her coming, like not even her parents, her siblings, her friends, nobody. Like, she came for her brother's wedding. We were just in church because my daughter was the little bride at that wedding. So all of a sudden, I know I was calling her a day before. We were in communication, you understand? So all of a sudden, her number wasn't connecting. I was like, but abroad, they need to take light now. What happened? I was worried. I was even going to get across to her husband, but I was like, well, let's see how it unfolds. And
Yeah.
eventually, while we were in church that day, the pastor announced that
And it's surprise.
Adama from Canada was like, this guy must be joking,
Oh,
right?
right.
Right now. Like you could see the surprise on even the face
My
of your parents, your
my
siblings.
brother. Oh my
When they
God.
announced, in fact, it was a crazy. Well, how did you even pull that?
Oh my God. It's just that I love surprises though.
Okay.
I love surprises. So I and my brother in UK, we actually planned it. Because like we're like, oh, let's go for my brother's wedding because I know my brother.
Yeah.
He has been actually begging us, please now we should come. So we just told him, oh no, its flight is expensive, we can't make it. Because we actually planned that it should be a surprise. But my parents never knew about it, my brothers, my friends, no one. So we were like, oh, let's give him the shock of his life.
Oh my
That's
God.
one of the best wedding
I
parties.
tell you, like he was literally in tears.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
So you have to like pull up everything. I had my friend to make my dress, my hair, everything was on point.
Oh my God. I trust you. Ada Canada. Ada to the rescue. Oh my God.
So we actually we already told the pastor that I and my brother we're coming to surprise my brother at the wedding.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh okay, that would be nice. So we actually planned the whole thing. So we got to the church. So the pastor was like, now announced our coming.
Oh my God.
And my parents was like, it's not possible because they never saw that coming.
I'm telling nobody actually
knew I was coming.
Yeah.
So my parents were like, what is this pastor saying? And I'm like, that is coming. How? When her children it's over there and they're going to school. Oh no, it's not possible.
Yeah.
So when they saw me, my brother, the groom, and the bride, they were so shocked, but they were so happy. And my parents were so happy, my friends. I started greeting the whole village.
I'm telling you.
God. So that was where I lost my voice.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Even your dad had to walk up to your dad came to me, he told me, Victoria, you knew Ada was coming. I was like, no, daddy, I didn't know. Everybody was surprised. Ada, we're so happy to have you. I'm really so happy to see
because even me, I never knew I was going to come. I even shocked myself.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy I came.
Yeah.
I saw you guys. Everybody is happy.
Fine girl.
Everyone is in good health.
Oh my God. But I think you know one thing I noticed. You're not forming like this abroad accent. Normally when people travel abroad for even 1 week, they do this. I don't know. Are you just trying to be yourself, or this is just?
Oh
girl,
my
I know
God.
say be normally on a normal day.
Me, I be streets.
Yeah, they tell you.
I don't send.
You don't send anybody, Papa.
I'm just myself.
Yeah.
So
And
there's no need going to forming within, Even at work, I speak pidgin to people.
Yeah.
And they even learn pidgin from me.
You can imagine.
Like if I go to work, I tell them, oh, how babe, how far? They'll be like, I dare. You know how white people do.
Yeah.
Like I actually speak pidgin, so that they will even learn pidgin. I don't know why people start forming English. Why I go form English?
I wonder.
Wow.
And that's actually one thing I like about you.
I just want to be myself.
Yeah.
I just love being myself. I don't want to be forming. At work, people know me. I just speak pidgin.
They tell you.
If I see them, white people, they speak pidgin now with me.
You don't mean
once I come, I say, people, how far they say I do. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
But if I come, if I'm at work, with my colleague, of course you have to switch your accent, have to so they can able to understand you,
to communicate better.
But if you're here, it's strange to me, coming to form accent with my friends.
I'm telling you,
even as if now I'm
it's the originality for me, and I love you a lot for that.
Thank
so
you.
Ada, please tell us, how is life over there in Canada? Generally, how is life in Canada?
Yeah, Canada is a peaceful place. It's calm, but it's hustle. Work. You're working 2-4-7.
Oh my goodness.
Because there are lots of bills to pay. So no dull moments. So you have to just work because of the bills. Canada is calm, but it's too cold.
Yeah.
It's a very cold place.
Wow.
So
no wonder since you came to Nigeria, I've been complaining of heat.
Even
under AC. Ada is complaining of
It's
heat.
hot
She keeps
here,
complaining that it's
man.
hot. I'm like, should we go and bring, should we put ice block on your head?
Put AC on my head.
Wow, that's so great. Another thing is, if you're given an opportunity to come back to Nigeria, would you like to grab it?
Oh yeah, sure.
Are you for real?
There's no place like
Do
home.
you know what is trending in Nigeria? Everybody is doing what they call japa.
Now because you work no day now, there is some way in Nigeria. Now you make
Wow.
everybody want japa. But I tell you the truth, if Nigeria was, was kind of tush, that's work, security, that's
Yeah.
life, nobody go japa. Oh.
Are you
Everybody go
serious?
day Nigeria.
Are you
But
serious?
because of no job, no suffer,
Yeah, insecurity and
insecurity,
everything.
no
Yeah,
light. That's why everyone is traveling out.
traveling out.
But I just pray that maybe our leaders is
Yeah.
going to change the whole stuff because I feel so bad because they all travel abroad and they see how the country is.
Exactly.
And they come back and they still continue. Oh my God. I'm telling you, if our country, because this country, Nigeria, is a very sweet place.
You understand?
If you have money,
Exactly.
you enjoy Nigeria.
Exactly.
If I'm given an opportunity to come to, as in, if I have a good job in Nigeria, like working in NNPC,
Any of these
CBN,
reputable multinational
all
companies,
these correct places.
Yeah.
I don't mind though. I go come back. Oh.
Wow.
Because here is freedom,
Exactly.
It's not like Canada. There's some things that you can't do. Even with your money, you can't do it.
Wow.
But Nigeria, there's freedom of
everything. Like you can even visit your loved ones and everything.
At least you see your friends, your neighbors. But in Canada, do you know that our house, I don't even know our neighbors. Like the neighbors, I don't even know them. Like I can even see them when I'll pass them. But it's not like Nigeria. Like your neighbor, you could know them. You go greet. When I depart, they don't send you. You don't even say hi to anybody.
You can imagine.
Just waka go your thing, go hustle, come back, continue with your family. So Nigeria is sweet though. I don't like.
No wonder. I noticed that most of the time, whenever elderly people travel abroad, they always struggle. I heard them always complain and say the place is boring, nobody to talk to, they can't go to. In fact, it's sometimes they even fall sick.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, actually, because of boredom, right?
Boredom. Even my in-laws, my mother-in-law, father-in-law, that were with me, they keep complaining. They want to come back. They said, okay, because they said that place is boring and it's cold.
It's cold. Yeah,
snow, all that. So yeah, I think that place. I think abroad is for young people though.
Yeah,
because of the hustle.
The hustle. Okay, actually, that's great. What's the favorite part about living abroad? Like aside like the whole stress and everything, what's the sweetest part about living abroad?
Yeah, I can say steady light. Maybe like Nigeria.
I can imagine.
At least steady light, light, not like Nigeria. You see there's no light, and the environment in Canada, at least. And even the air you breathe.
Yeah, it's very filtered. And
everything there is kind of organized. But here, everybody is jaga
oh my God. You know, Nigeria seems a little bit lawless. Like, people just do things anyhow they like.
And security, like in Canada, I work and I think I by 12 a.m. people they go, they drive. You're coming back, nobody's stopping you. No kidnappers, no arrow. But you can do your thing with peace of mind. Nothing they worry you. Not like Nigeria. Once it's 8, everybody won't go.
I'm telling you,
everybody's running to go back to go home. Over there, you can be outside 2 a.m. We're outside.
I'm telling you.
That's just the whole part. Why I love. But if things like improve in Nigeria, like if everything is in place, organized, everybody go run come back Nigeria.
Wow.
Everybody will want to come back, man. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Yeah. Okay, so that being said, what do you miss? You've been away from Nigeria for 7 whole years.
Oh my God.
What do you miss about? I know that no matter how bad Nigeria is, I see something about Nigeria that you definitely miss, right?
Yeah, sure.
So what do you miss about?
Oh my God, Nigeria and Nigeria sweet. Oh
my God! And I remember that time as in when we say we hang out. That time. Oh my goodness.
Nigeria is fun, Nigeria. I miss that food, really the fresh food, like afang soup, bole, nkobi.
It's true.
Suya.
It's true. Like it's not the one that maybe they will have to dry everything before bringing it
frozen.
Everything.
This is kind of fresh, There's afang, idikaiko, or just something fresh.
Yeah.
You can eat. I miss that. I miss food though. And I love food.
I know. Swallow. Ada can eat swallow. Like she can eat gari.
I'm not those pizza, burger. Oh, no. It's not
This
for
baby,
me.
her originality is top notch.
Oh
Like
my God.
when we're in school, Ada eats Gary Eba
Oh my
morning,
God.
afternoon, and night.
That is me.
Morning,
And I'm
afternoon,
so
and
happy
night.
that I just left my body with every swallow.
3 kids.
Day.
She actually has 3 children. Like nothing changed. Look at her arm. Everything is just intact. Even her tummy did not even sag. This girl has such a good body. Like after 3 children, like
Oh my God.
nothing really different from when you actually left Nigeria. So I think I saw you leave.
I would just say it's God because I'll just say
You actually get so fat. Like most of my friends whom I know who have traveled abroad, in like a space of a month, you see them glowing. I'm like, what is this? But you just all pain.
And I'll just say it's God because I eat though. I like swallow. So some people be like, I didn't they just swallow. It's like this. I'll just say it's God. Everybody's body is not the same. There are people that will eat that won't even eat swallow.
And they're just getting fat. Yeah.
But me, everything I'll just say it's God that that gave me the best body.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you have it's fat. It's so amazing.
Thank you.
Wow. So guys, that brings us to the end of our show today.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, but I know I'm going to miss Ada if she leaves eventually because I really enjoyed this surprise because we talk about the phone and I'm like, Ada, when will I ever see you again? Like,
and I was like, I don't know.
Ada will tell me, I don't know. Like, it might just take 10 years, 20 years. I'm like, how about now? And I just feel happy that getting to see Ada again. I think that was like the highlight of my April.
Yeah.
That was the highlight of my April. Like getting to see you again. In fact, it's just so soothing. I'm so happy to see you and you're in good health. Everybody's fine. Everybody's just doing well and we give God glory. We give God glory. All right, guys. So that officially brings us to the end of our podcast, this show podcast, whichever today. So I tried to grab this opportunity because I don't know when next and that will surprise us like this again. So until we meet in our next video, for now, stay cool. Bye for now. Mwah, 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 mwah.